These folks in this house be doing the most stuff. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea Jaye and I'm back with another video today about why I converted from Christianity to spirituality. So I'm gonna be basically summarizing my personal experience. Again, this is my personal experience. Everybody is different. Everybody believes in whoever they want to believe. So we're just gonna put that out there, and yes, I still believe in God. So if you want to stick around and listen to my story and go through the journey with me, please feel free to stay around, comment below.
What they do? Follow me, hoes. Period. Run that check, I'm serious.
Let me know if you had the same experience I had, because you know, you never know what people is really going through. And that's one thing I had to realize. You never know what people is going through. Like, you don't until you share your experience and they be like, oh my God, like I did that, or I did this. Oh my God, I didn't know you went through that. Girl, yes. And it's real. Life is real. God is real. So best believe that. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. And again, thank you for watching my channel. Hey guys, so if you see me looking at my phone, I wrote some notes, okay? Because it's a lot of information, y'all. And I work a full-time job and I just can't. So I got some notes. So let's start from the background. So I was raised in Alabama, straight Southern Baptist. I went to Sunday school, vacation Bible school, regular church on Sundays. We did all the extracurricular activities in church. We sung in church. We were very, very active in the church. And that's how I was raised. Nothing more, nothing less. You're going to go to church. You're going to pray if you got problems. And God is going to fix it. I know. Typical Southern Baptist church. So yeah, that's the background that I came from. So fast forward, I had my son in 2016. Me and my son's father, we split when my son was only like maybe 2 months or so. And y'all, I felt like I literally hit rock bottom. Rock bottom. Like, I have never in my life experienced any type of like heartbreak or hardship like that. Like, it hit me emotionally and financially, y'all. Like, it was to the point. So I was out on maternity leave because I had a C-section. When I was on maternity leave, I was only getting $250 a week. With a newborn, with an apartment, with a car, y'all. And that is not the life that I ever seen myself having. I never imagined that I would have ever went through something like that, y'all. But you know what? It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. So during that process, I also experienced postpartum. Y'all, I was so depressed. Like, I just can't even describe it. Like, I was so depressed. Like, I cried. And it was one particular day I was at work and I literally had like a mental breakdown. Like, I did. I really did. Like, it was just something like, because I worked in a call center and I had this one particular call, y'all, and I just broke down. I broke down and I knew I needed help because I was crying so hard. I couldn't control it. I couldn't control it at all. Like, y'all, I was just like to the point like, Lord, just take me now. Take me now. But I was like, no, I can't leave my mom and, you know, like my relatives. I can't leave them with my responsibility. I was like, Chelsea, you have got to get yourself together. Like, now, quick together. So a really good friend of mine that worked with me as well, and she was actually my manager, and we're still really good friends right now. She provided me with the information from Human Resources Employee Assistance Program. So I started that program. My job at the time, they actually paid for me to go to counseling. I want to say maybe like 3 months, but I think I did 6 if I'm not mistaken. But they paid for the counseling and I started going, y'all. And it was a Black lady. And when I say she changed my life, she changed my life. Like, I would literally go in to these counseling sessions, and I'm like venting to her about my problems. I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God, he don't want to do this, he don't want to do that. I'm a single mom. I never want to be a single mom. Like, I'm just breaking down to her. Because of course, you know, I went to my family, but like my family is Southern Baptist. So at that time it was like, just pray about it. Go to church every Sunday, pray about it. God gonna fix it. You gonna get through it. I'm just like, okay. Like, I'm going to church. Nothing's changing. So it was one particular thing going to these counseling sessions that caught my attention with her. Like, one, when I used to walk in, they automatically had meditation music.
All of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
Like, I used to feel so calm and just so peaceful in there. I really felt like going to those sessions, like nobody could harm me there. You know, because it was just so peaceful. Like, the energy was just like, oh my God. Like, I just used to be like, let me go to sleep. So it's like, this is the peace that I'm looking for. So, of course, counselors, they probably got like PhDs in psychology. Psychology and spirituality is really like the same thing, and they don't come from me, but in my eyes it is, because everything is in your mind. Everything starts with you, and I didn't realize that during that time. So I went to these sessions. I maxed out the sessions that I could get covered through my job, and I think I maybe have paid for like a section or two with my own money. But yeah, but like she really opened my eyes to a lot of things. So then after my counseling sessions, I then started doing my own research, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to church, I'm praying, like I'm trying to stay out the way, but nothing is still not changing. I'm just like, Lord, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of going through this. I'm tired of feeling depressed. I'm tired of crying. I can't even really focus on my child, because like I'm like emotionally and like mentally I wasn't there. Instead of my loving myself, I was loving me in. And I'm just like, this is not me. So I did go through some other bad relationships during that time. I really did. And it really just hit me one day, and I'm like, okay, I have got to get myself together. So like I said, I started like Googling spirituality and looking to other avenues, you know what I'm saying, of like, I guess like a healing and, you know, just being at peace, because I really wanted peace. That's the most that I used to pray for and meditate for, was peace. Okay, and then during these sessions, y'all, she used to be like, let it go. And like look at me with like a straight face, y'all, I kid you not. Like, she'd be like, let it go. And I'll be looking at her like, girl, I can't let this shit go. Like, I'm ready to spaz out. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't did my work yet. So I was still like all over the place mentally. But I'm looking at her like, girl, what you mean let it go? I ain't finna let this go. I'm a single mom. I never wanted to be a single mom. I'm supposed to be a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like all these.
Let it go. You'll never see me cry.
I'm thinking in my head, like, let it go. Like, girl, this man and left me and my child. I'm a single mom. I have no money. I'm broke. Like, I'm just like, what do you mean? So, but I kept going because she was still like very encouraging. You know what I'm saying? And I think what she was really trying to do was to open my eyes, because she like, let it go. And that's all you gotta do. That is all you have to do. And it did not dawn on me until later. And I'm like, for real, like all you have to do is let it go. So like I was saying, spirituality and psychology is definitely connected, because it has to do with the mind. Everything starts from you. And when I learned how to work on myself, how to love myself, one, how to do my shadow work, which means dealing with, you know, past trauma, things that will normally trigger you, I had to get that together mentally. So when I got myself together mentally, everything else fell in place. So while I decided to convert from Christianity to spirituality, in my eyes, everything is up here. I can pray, I can meditate, I can still love God. I can still pray to him, pray to the universe, ask for guidance. I can still ask for anything that I need. It didn't require church every Sunday. And when I realized that, my life turned over for the better. Like literally. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm never gonna go to church, because that's unrealistic, because that's my background. But I know how to find myself. I know how to love myself. I know that my hair is my crown. My hair is supposed to go with me, with my journey, and help me grow. That's another reason why I decided to start my dreads. And y'all will be surprised when you start loving yourself, putting yourself first, saying no, doing what you got to do for yourself, not letting anything else, you know, like deter you from your journey or get you upset or have you jump out of character. The blessings will start coming down. They will. And, you know, now that I know these things, I just wish that I would have been taught these things growing up. But, you know, when you come from I would say a structured family, you know, like a structured, okay, is this in this only type of family, then, you know, that's all you know. And another thing that really stood out to me when I really just thought about it and like wrote down notes and stuff was the fact that I never was able to connect to the Bible, y'all. Never. You know how they say the Bible has been written over and over and over? Yeah, I could never connect to it, y'all. Like, I have been to church and Sunday school and vacation Bible school and everything so many times, and I can't even tell y'all the chapters, I think is what they call in the Bible. I can't even tell y'all that. All I know is there is a higher power. I can only control me and what I believe in and what I do, and, you know, do right by people, and right gonna come back to you. So yeah, that was basically my experience, and I am so humbled and thankful. Y'all, I'm so happy. Like, you know, the background situation dealing with my son is still the same, but it doesn't faze me. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm glad that I made the decisions that I have. I'm happy that I went through those hard times, because I learned myself. So now I can teach my son, you know what I'm saying, how to meditate and how to focus on himself, and, you know, how to be able to decipher whether somebody is good for you and somebody is not. That's a lesson that I needed to go through in order to grow. And I hope each and everybody that watches this video is able to have that type of experience and really able to find yourself and find inner peace. When you have inner peace, baby, it's like money and gold, baby. You got everything. Do you hear me? Everything. And nobody can stop you, and don't let nobody stop you. And I'm still going. I'm a work in progress, y'all. I'm not perfect by any means. Like, I still make my mistakes, but you have to learn from the lessons. Don't repeat the lessons. Learn from the lessons, and you will definitely see. But yes, you guys, it's like a brief little, you know what I'm saying, a brief little description of what I've been through. I am going to start doing more spiritual, you know, motivational type videos, because I feel like people need to hear this. You know, people need to see that it can be done. You can be happy. Even when it's with yourself, you can be happy. You can reach those goals that you want to reach. Everything is based on intentions. If your intention is right and you keep focusing on yourself and working, it is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Divine timing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment. Let me know. Y'all want to read some stories. Let me know. Comment below, like, share. You know what I'm saying? Share it to somebody that may need the word, okay? Because I done kind of turned into a pastor here. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. But thank y'all so much for watching.